So, welcome to Money Match Day, Kings of the North, here at Q Sports Lounge, Blackpool. Just give us a couple of minutes and we will be underway. Scott Paul just putting the finishing touches to the table. Both players are ready. And Ian Donoghue will be officiating this match and the one later on with Carl Brown and Lee Anderson. He will get us underway. So like I said, just bear with us a couple of minutes, that's all. We are live, excuse me, also on YouTube. So this is young Harry Lofthouse. He's only 15 and he's playing James Miller, £500 pot. It's a little lead up to tonight's, I think it's around about 10k pot. So here we go. I have no idea, Craig. Couldn't tell you. Honestly, been busy setting up.
For the Kings of the North event is Harry Lofthouse versus James Miller. It's a race to 15 for a £500 pot. First player to the base, Harry Lofthouse. James Miller. James just getting a pint.
It always happens, doesn't it? I think you just said James at the bar getting a pint. And, I can just see him. So he'll be here in a second. Sack the DJ. Always happens when you're live.
James Miller.
So here we go. That's a little bit of a false start. Any questions? We are on YouTube as well as Facebook. Just direct them to Facebook. Try and answer them. Young Gary, I think this is his. I'm not sure. I know he's played a few small money matches the last year or so, last couple of years. But I think this is his first one against an adult. Somebody might correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm sure this is. He had junior here and there. should be a cracker. Harry, former England under-15 player. Very attacking player as well. So, young Harry breaks. Be a good idea to put the scoreboard up. There you go. If you don't mind, those of you that are tuned in as well, just clicking that little share button bottom left hand side, be much appreciated. I think if Harry's got any flaws in his game, he does tend to rush. He's a very quick player. Don't really know too much about James. I know he's from the Manchester area. Other than that, that's about it. And like I say, stay tuned. Around about 6 o'clock, we've got the return of the Asbo, Lee Anderson, playing Barrowing Furnaces, Kyle Brown. And he's just tuned in. Good afternoon, Kyle. Hope you're ready for tonight. I'm sure you will be. So it's James that's got the first real chance here. And just queuing awkwardly a little bit there. One or two people come down to watch. Harry fetched a few supporters with him, that's for sure. So I'll be a little bit nervous to start with. I'm sure it'll settle down pretty quick though. So you would think you'd just possibly remove the red that's stopping the yellow from going top right, which he's doing. It might even be an idea to just play it into the yellow on the left hand side and just bump the yellow out a little bit more. Wouldn't be a bad shout, which he has. He might have done a bit too much there. Well, he has. Possibly have a plan on, but it's not ideal now. Yeah, he just needed that in the middle of the table, or even 3 or 4 inches off the cushion just to make it a little bit easier pot. But yeah, the black helped out a little bit there. He's okay. Just got to drop this in. He's got a slight angle on this. Just stun his white across. Which he has done. So just this black to take the first frame. James. And you'll also see at the bottom of the screen, scoreboard there, tells you the last 11 frames in order of who's won what. James will be the red dot and Harry will be the blue dot. 2 reds off the break for James. I think he's looking to take the reds as well. Well, there wasn't really much on, I don't think. I think it doubled anyway, so just playing safe. So it's still up the table. Danny says my voice is a bit quiet. Is that not a good thing, Danny? Just bear with me. Just let me know if that's any better. I don't want to turn my amp up too much because I do get a bit of the whooshing. Chance for Harry again. Well, he played a nice little skill shot there, but as always, when you're playing it thick into a ball like that, into a pocket, especially with spin on the ball, there's always a chance that the white's going to follow it in. How does that sound? That should be better. Look, Barry's asking what sort of standard this is. I'm not really too sure about James Miller, but obviously Harry is only 15. So theoretically he's still a lot to learn in the game, but fair play to him for stepping up. And I have seen Harry play quite a few times, not recently. So I'm hoping he's learning as he grows, but he does tend to. He's very attacking. He does tend to rush a little bit. That's probably his worst trait. But as we know, some of the best pool players around play very quick. You can't really change that, I suppose. Just got to be mindful of what you're doing. And he's certainly well capable. Just try to remove the yellow there. Mr. Chalmers has tuned in all the way from Thailand. Dave, he's now one of the joint owners here at Q Sports Lounge in Blackpool. Good afternoon, David. Well, it'd be evening over there, I presume. Well, although the pot was easy, he obviously knew he had to try and do something with the white there. Get it back up for the red. So makes the pot a little bit more difficult. Took his eye off it there, I think. Harry, well, I was going to say quite content to play. Reasonably safe there, but he's left him a chance of this. It's going to be a difficult last red if he does drop this in. When he goes to bottom left. So both players at the moment just showing a little bit of nerves. Like I say, there is one or two people sat in here watching, and they both know they've got cameras on them as well, so it always adds to the pressure. And there you see, trying to force that in just to get a better position for his last red. Nearly went enough, but it's okay. Just got to be 100% in the pot here. Alright, we'll come off to having a go at that, because where he's left it, Harry can flick off this yellow. I was about to say he can flick off this yellow and get a nice little snooker here, but somebody tried ringing me. I don't know if you're watching film, but I'm a bit busy at the minute. I'll bell you later. Well, missed it completely. So chance for Harry in it to get his first frame on the board now. Sell him down a little bit if he does. I'll play this yellow. Well, I was going to say down to the bottom rail, but down to the bottom cushion, but just bumping it off. Should be okay from here. It's a nice shot. Just slightly wrong angle. Oh, he's okay. He had enough. So just this black to level the scores. Setting himself down a little bit. And as I said before, he has brought a little bit of support with him, and you could hear them then just cheering him on. His mum and his dad's with him. His dad's no mean player himself. He, a couple of years ago, runner-up in the National County Pool Championship singles final. North Lancashire at the time. Cracking break there from Harry. He doesn't half get through him. What a cruncher. The yellows are looking absolutely beautiful. He's not an easy opener on the reds. Certainly is on yellows. He's got to be mindful of his work here. A little bit of traffic on that top left hand side, so if you can just negotiate the white through them. He's played that well. Like I say, if he can settle himself down, just mind his work, James is going to have a match on his hands here. Again, just getting down and rushing slightly. That's not the best of shots from James. And I suppose there's added pressure on James as well because he is playing a young lad. It's not your normal money match. He's played that well. The only thing is slightly wrong angle on this red, so he's going to have to go around the angles here. So, 2-1 it is to James. And he had his chances in that frame. Just had a message from Mr. Chalmers. Give him a message. A little bit later. He likes the limelight, does Dave? We don't know he's got time. I'm holidaying out there in Thailand. I think he'd be too busy. Just a reminder as well, we are on YouTube. If you want to watch it on your smart tellies, just search Tsunami Streaming, full 1080p on YouTube. Should give you better pictures. And you can see there with Harry, his attacking style. You would have thought you'd just drop that over with the yellow being on the top right hand side rail, surrounded by the reds. The finishes, it's never going to be easy, so you would have thought you'd just capture the pocket. And the way he hit it, obviously he was looking to attack. He just needs to, in my opinion, that's all. Just calm down a little bit. Again, he's at it again. It's you never be short of action watching young Harry. Like I say, he does like to attack. No fear whatsoever. And I believe, you know, when he matures and gets a little bit older, plays a bit more pool, he will be a force to be reckoned with. Tuned in at the minute, that pretty local. We do have a seniors comp tomorrow morning. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later on. We also have the Straight Pool Challenge FY postcode finals. That'll be starting around about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. think we've got about 19 players in the finals. Should be a cracking night if the BB, or the Blackburn Burnley area postcode, if that's their finals, anything to go by. Done 2 of those so far. They've both been absolutely brilliant nights. Bit of fun, a bit of Mickey taking as well. But a little bit of money on offer. Could have been a lot more, but I suppose anything new, people are a little bit sceptical, a little bit shy going live, but it will get there. Tomorrow. And anybody interested in challenging any of the lads here at Cuse, there is a Facebook page, the Kings of the North. Just get yourself along to that group. Ask Dean, who's the referee today, Dean Donahue, to slot you in a category, and I'm sure we'll see you in action here at some stage. I think the next one's due, I'm not too sure, I think it's the 30th of March. I'll confirm that a bit later, but I think that's when the next one's going to be. And like I say, don't forget to tune in around about 6 o'clock tonight for the big game of the day. It's the return of the Asbo. Mr. Lee Anderson is playing Cumbria's or Barrow Furnace's Kyle Brown. I'm sure I've seen him in here earlier. He was down early on in the week practicing. Thought I'd seen him, maybe not. But he's playing Kyle Brown. That's going to be, I think, he's around about a £10,000 pot. I do know he's been putting plenty of practice, and he's not played anything really competitive for a while now, since he came off the IPA, former IPA professional. So, chance here for James to extend his lead. They all go. It's all about picking the right route. Just tucking himself in there, James. Carefully, he's probably going to go into the black and red here if he catches it. Well, he's actually lost the white in the top left hand corner. I thought he'd put a little bit of left hand side on that just to dislodge the black and red. He was never going to hold it for the one on the bottom rail, so chance for Harry now. The left hand side, one of those 2 yellows into the top left. That'll do him. No, just mind your work here, Harry. Don't rush it. All he needs is sight of that yellow, and he should be okay. Oh, he's over it again. Just a rush of blood. It's unlucky. said before, that's Harry's only real downfall. He doesn't take his time as much as what I think he should. Just needs to mind his work a little bit, because he's certainly a capable potter. Now he's in a little bit of trouble now. He just needs to hit this. That's all he can do. Decided to roll it to try and keep on the red on the bottom rail. A little bit too much angle on this, but I suppose he couldn't help that from the angle he had on his last ball. I'm not too sure if he's thinking about chucking a little bit of left hand side on this. Make the pot a little bit more difficult if he does. I can't see if that red does go into this bottom left. I think it does. Always decided to play safe just to make sure. He could have missed a trick there. Sometimes if you get a chance, you have to take it. Harry hits this now. He's not left James much. Well, he's hit it a little bit harder than what he should have done, but all good, Mr. Chalmers. All good. Now, James can afford to just run this red into this bottom right hand corner pocket. Run the white through, just flick into the other red, try and split him up a little bit. Especially with Harry's yellow near the top cushion. Shouldn't be leaving too much just in case he does miss it. Always decided to screw it around. I don't know why, because it wouldn't go. He obviously wasn't playing the pot. James trying to develop both them two reds. He's left Harry a great chance here. He's down and potting him before I can get a chance to switch the camera angle. That's 2-all. A little bit of a fist pump as well from young Harry. Just been told that the pot for tonight is currently standing at just over 13k. So it's rising as we speak. That starts around about 6 p.m. So Harry to break, and straight away the white goes in the middle pocket. It's not too bad, I suppose, with a little bit of a cluster in the middle of the table. So James is going to have to use this free shot here to develop them, and then maybe decide after what he's going to take. But he's decided to make sure he's on a colour and go into the pack. As it happens, it's come out okay. Good afternoon, Cookie. Yes, Gary, it's the return of the Asboat, Lee Anderson, and he's playing Kyle Brown. Barrow Infernus's finest. He's been here a few times as Kyle at Q Sports Lounge, playing money matches, and I think he's come away a winner every time. I'm sure he's played Jason Hill, Craig Day, and I think the other one was Danny Thompson, I'm not sure. So he's took a fair few quid back to Barrow Inverness from Blackpool, and he'll be hoping to do the same again tonight. Maybe a little bit too far there. He might not have the right angle, he might be a bit too straight. He just needs to be on this red. If he's got an angle just to drift down a bit, he has done. Red in the opposite middle pocket, but again he's going to have to be careful of the white here. Whoa, he's played the double. It's the only way he can keep the white straight without having to go around two cushions. He's a little bit awkward on this, but certainly potable. You can cue it just enough. Well, the awkwardness just made it that little bit more difficult. Guarantee there'll be no safety coming up here. Harry will be having a go at these. Stephen Rollins has tuned in. Good afternoon, Stephen. Probably one of Preston's finest snooker players as well. That's a great shot from Harry. Well, this is what I mean about his potting ability. He's very, very good. He, like I say, he's Achilles heel is the speed he plays at sometimes. He may play a little bit too quick for his own good. Like that. Just needs to get down and make sure. So he concedes that frame. He knows James ain't going to miss that. And that's exactly what I was saying about young Harry. Very, very capable, but just lets himself down a little bit. The speed he goes at. But he's good to watch. That's the main thing. Well, it's not the main thing, obviously. He's looking to ensure he wins this money match. But he is good to watch, certainly when he's flowing. Another nice open break there from James, crunching break, but nothing down. Yellow, reds are looking favourite here. Bit of a cluster on yellows, that left-hand side there, so I see him take reds, I'm sure of it. He's got a chance here. Just got the one awkward one that's near them yellows. I think it does go to the top left. May well go in the middle as well. By the looks of it, it does. Just getting it out of the way pretty early. So nice little shot there from Harry. Just run the white through now. Last red down the rail. Just a slight angle on this shot as well, so he just has to just make sure the pot be great position for the black. Just a little bit close to the cushion, but he should be okay yet. Whoa, again, just rushed. But that's the way he plays. Can't change him. Forced into going for this finish. It's James. He's not got a hiding place here. So all or nothing. With the yellow on the bottom rail as well. He might just be able to tuck up to this. He's nudged it out. This will swerve. If he has to swerve it, he might not need to. That's his mum. His mum in the background. Shouting, get in. Cheering him on. So a bit of a mistake there from James. It was always going to be a tough finish. So as we can see, every frame so far has gone against the break. Another crunching break from Harry. And again, just a little bit of a cluster in the middle of the table. The red does go. May well see Harry take reds here. He's looking at the yellow actually into the middle pocket, see if it goes. If it does, well, we might see him take yellows. Keir Moynihan's joined us. Just seen him pop up before playing the Northwest Pool Challenge, Straight Pool Challenge. It's the FY finals tomorrow night down here at Q's from around about 7 o'clock. There's a seniors event in the morning as well. Get yourself on the Q Sportsland Facebook page. I'm sure all the details are there. Either that or Mark Wayne Robinson on Facebook. He's running it. He's in the club at the moment as well. Oh, he's going live again, Kian. Popped in for a quick watch and then gone live again. Well, if you can still see that red, that's about perfect. You can screw back into the black if you can. Open them up. Has to be careful though. I don't think he can. It looks like he's touching. Come for the double. And that's one free shot, one visit for James now. So this is looking like 4-2 in favour of James. It's a nice black there from James. So 4-2 it is. Race to 15 this, so there's still a long, long way to go yet. So another pretty awkward table. Lee Anderson's just arrived. Got himself in here pretty early, ready for tonight's match. It's less than 3 hours' time. Well, I didn't quite catch that one. 1-2. And he's not left very much here, unless that red goes to this bottom left-hand corner. Well, it obviously does. Through the gap. Maybe it didn't. There's one or two coming in the club now, starting to fill up nicely. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute packed house a little bit later on. See the big game of the day, Lee Anderson versus Kyle Brown. Lee Clough's asking who's in the box tonight. Well, if you get yourself down here, you can Bagsy first go. I do believe that Dean's partner, Justine Holland, she's come down today with Dean. Dean's who's refereeing this match and the one later on. She wanted, I do believe anyway, so Dean said, she wanted a bit of a stint in the commentary box, so a very good pool player herself. Plays for North Manchester ladies team. So, chance here now for James. Great chance to extend his lead to 2 frames. That's possibly possibly what it is, Lee. Don't blame him. Nice shot. It's a nice little angle on this as well, just to drift the whites up. Doesn't want to go too far though. He needs an angle on the last yellow to get back down for the black. Oh, it's not straight. Well, I don't know why he pumped it in like he did. He only needs to drop it in. White anywhere near the bolt line would have been perfect. He may well be okay, but I think he's going to be coming down this left-hand side here. Oh, he's trying to pump it in. I need to go and get my jumper out of the car, I think. It's getting a little bit nippy in it. Somebody must have got the doors open. That's a nice little shot there. His dad, or his dad cheering him on there. For all. Again, every frame so far going against the serve, as they say. All going against the break. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go and get my jumper. So if the score doesn't update before I'm back, if they do finish this frame, I'll sort it out when I'm back. So just bear with me a couple of minutes. too much James could have done with that, really. So he's given Harry half a chance here. Try to nudge the yellow out. It's okay. It's a nice little shot there from Harry. Just making sure. He's starting to settle down a little bit now. If he can manage to just win this frame, Harry, it'll be the first frame so far that's gone with serve. It's gone with the breaker. Every frame so far has gone against the break. That's a good shot there from James. Again, another good return. So, nice little bit of safety play at the moment. That's unlucky. Great effort. So Harry just looking to see if he'd left this red on. And as you can see, he has. Dean just checking to see if it's a tall snooker. And so you can hear him, tall snooker called. Well, holds his hand up, but he's got a shot at the black. Unlucky. So, Harry needs to take these out of this visit. He may just drop on the one. Well, he hasn't. No, not Harry. I was going to say me. Drop on the one just above that. He's just taken by the snooker, but he's an attacker. Well then, needs to make sure of this. He has done. Nice little finish this so far from Harry. Let's take the first frame with the break. Could that be the deciding factor? There's still a long way to go. Two on the trot for Harry now. Certainly settle him down a little bit more. He's just come to the park just to get himself a drink. Back he comes, so it's James to break. Again, another crunching break there. Split, not too bad. Red as it is, and I think the red just above the yellow near the black. I think that does go in this bottom left hand corner. So he's got a great chance here, James, to level the scores up. That's tuned in. If you fancy getting involved in the Kings of the North Money Match Days, just add yourself to the group. And I'm sure Dean will put you in what he thinks is the fairest category. Just overcut that slightly. So chance for Harry now. The last frame was the longest frame we've had for a while. Just over 11 minutes. Since frame 4, which was nearly a 12-minute frame. All the rest have been around about, what, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes at the most. Just undercut that. So it's giving young Harry another chance here. Not happy with himself there. It's a nice shot from James. He needs to take the one to the right centre here. So, that's the second frame on serve. Harry to break. 5-all. Still not showing any signs of nerves. Looks cool as a cucumber. Another crunching break there from Harry. Managed to get one off the break as well. Just come together a little bit in the centre, but still a good chance this. Good chance here now for Harry. Just needs to be careful. Just rub this white through. It does go top left. Needs to be pretty straight on it out. Don't want to come too far. Oh, he's taking it to middle. Oh, watch his white here. He's okay, he's fine. This is a nice little finish from Harry. He's not hanging about again. So 6-5, James to break. Just been told there will be a short break after this frame. So just short of halfway through. So don't go too far away because I'm not going to stop the stream for the second half. We'll leave it continuing on here and YouTube. So James will be wanting to go into the break if the score's all level. rush there from James. That the yellow. The left-hand side of those reds. I don't think it goes through the gap into the top left, so he's got a bit of work to do yet. I think it only goes in this left centre. He's got a nice angle on this to just drift the white up. It needs to be between the two of them, really. That's okay. Again, he's just got to be careful. He's played it into the red. He's playing it very well. Now then, he's grimacing a little bit. I don't know if you can see enough of this. Whoa, what a great shot from Harry Lofthouse. Just take your time. I'm not biased, honestly. Lovely little finish there from Harry to take a 2-frame lead into the interval. And we'll be back in around about 10 minutes' time. Don't go away. The live stream will continue. So welcome back. Harry just breaking off that. Managed to pot red. Decided to continue on reds. So Harry leading 7 frames to 5 after the break. Just, I could have done with a little bit of a flick there, but I think he might be okay. Well, unlucky. He's got a bit of a rub off the yellow. Lost to white. Chance for James now to try and bowl at least one back. Just going to be joined on commentary by Mark Robinson. Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon, Wayne.
It's not been too bad of a match so far. A little bit of nerves from both players, I think, but
Been some nice little finishes, though.
yeah. I have said, I mean, I know Harry pretty well. He is a very attacking young lad. He's only 15, as I said before, but he can certainly hold a cue.
Really good player. I played in the doubles with him in the Kirkham League.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, very steady. His head's calmed down a lot, you know, for a 15-year-old. He holds himself well. I think it was a bit strange. I think, was it the first 7 games all went against a break?
Yeah, they did. I was saying that. I did notice. Until Harry want to stop the rot, if you will. I think he can, if he can keep his cool, try not to rush too much. He's got a great chance in this match here. Certainly now he's 2 frames in front.
It seems quite a well-balanced match. Both players seem capable of being able to take it out. It's just that little bit of nerves with the money riding on it, I suppose, isn't it?
Well, not just the money. I mean, there's people watching, plus the cameras are there as well. It all adds to it. And again, you know, if you're trying to chase the game as well, like James will be, you know, you can push the boat out a little bit too much sometimes.
I think one thing I've noticed with James is a little strange. He changes his stance. He tends to go lead foot like a snooker player and then changes it now and again for different shots.
I think that's possibly down to the fact that it's on a pool table, because it's such a smaller, you know, table than a snooker table. With a snooker table, you know, you seem to set yourself every time you play a shot. I don't know, maybe wrong, might just be him.
Yeah, it's just a little quirk in his game, isn't it? I don't think it's detrimental to his game, but just something I notice if you look now and again. He leads with his left foot, then he'll lead with his right foot on a different shot.
So he's ambidextrous, is that what they call it?
Both-footed. Very important using your feet in pool, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously. There you go, another frame there to Harry. And he could run away with this.
Yeah, it's getting towards the money end, isn't it? That's what it is, if he can hold his nerve.
Well, apart from anything else, like we've mentioned, the fact that James is playing a junior, if you will, there's even more added pressure there. He's not going to be wanting to get beat by a 15-year-old, but it's not like he's just playing any old 15-year-old. He's playing Harry Lofthouse, who's well capable.
Well, he's played under pressure at junior level for county and above, hasn't he? So
well, he's played England under 15s up till last year. He had a season with them, I think.
Yeah, he did. He's got the pedigree.
Yeah.
And his dad cheering him on, of course.
And his mum. Yeah, both of them. reminder as well, while Mark's here, we've got is it a seniors or a masters comp tomorrow? Is it a masters?
Yeah, it's over 50s.
Over 50s.
Anyone who wants to bring the Zimmer fame down, who's of that particular era.
Talking about Zimmer frames and over 50s, James Gallagher's just joined us. Get yourself down tomorrow, James. What time does it start, Mark?
Well, doors open at 11, practice. We'll see how many turn up. I've got a few people already put some money in on it. And
Good.
more than anything, with the new season starting at Masters level, we need minimum of 5 players. He's going up from his inaugural 3 players to 5.
Just trying to get 1 or 2 interested in.
So yeah, we just need some good sticks who want to come out on a Sunday. It's normally played on a different day from the seniors and the men's and the ladies.
Yeah.
So it's more of a quiet atmosphere. But
I'd like to play in it. Obviously, I'm streaming tomorrow night back in here again, but so I'll be having a rest in the morning. But
yeah, it should be interesting to see who turns up. We've got Carl Toombs turning up tomorrow, which is nice.
Yeah.
We've not seen him for a while. So
yeah, Carl's joining the Northern Tour next year.
yeah, he's just said he played for the Masters as well for Lancashire the next season, which is good news.
That's good. Can all the stick can call.
Yeah, good player.
Phil says both of these 2 from Preston. I thought James was from Manchester way, but maybe wrong. I don't know.
No, I'm not sure myself. I mean, I've only just moved to Preston, so I'm not that savvy with all the players around there.
You're getting further and further away from Blackpool, Mark.
I know. I don't know what it is. I think I'll be needing a passport to come back in soon.
Yeah, you will, yeah. You'll need a visa.
Always been Lancashire lad though, so. Big shots here.
Yeah, he needs to pull his frame. He needs his frame really. He doesn't want to be going too many more behind. And I think he's in trouble here.
Yeah, he's snookered himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Now looking where Harry's balls are,
It's a bit of work to do, hasn't he?
a bit of work to do there, isn't he?
Yeah. Can't get the stuff these days, Mark. Young Paul helped me cart my gear in this morning. He's stood behind us with his.
He's working hard. He's
Yeah,
working hard.
it's not stopped his phone though this morning.
Clearing glasses, phone in one hand, glasses in the other.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
No, he pulled that off really well.
So to pull back within 2, just this black.
Nice.
Yeah, and obviously after the, I mentioned it before, after the over 50s comp tomorrow morning, a little bit later on, around about 7 o'clock, we'll have the finals of the Straight Pool Challenge, the FY area section of that. And, we've got about 18 or 19 players.
I've been keeping an eye on that and the PR one as well.
You need to have a go at it now.
Oh, well, I ripped my bicep in September. I've only just started playing properly again, so I didn't want to risk causing any further damage.
Yeah, I understand. Biggest part of that is getting one off the break, and you've got to give him some wally.
Yeah, I just started picking a cue up seriously last week again, so hopefully cross fingers be ready for the Nationals.
I played your. You're playing C team county at the moment.
No, just Masters.
Just Masters.
Yeah.
I was going to say I played your C team captain, the county C team captain last night in the knockout.
Oh, right.
I won't brag or anything like that, but it went 3-0.
It worked out well for you,
It
didn't it?
worked out well, yeah.
Say well done to Gaz Nicholson for winning the Play Team Preston League on Wednesday as well. 6-1.
you?
Did well.
I saw that actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to see Gaz still playing well.
It's all that weight he's lost.
Has he lost a bit of weight, Gaz? I ain't seen him for a while.
Looks like he's well. I played with him at Bapto. It was only a few months ago.
That's where I saw him last.
Yeah, no, he seems to have trimmed
Yeah.
down a little bit there. Yeah.
I'm too busy to notice anything at Bapto.
He's walking about 50 yards from where he lives to Ingle Social. It's doing him good.
Yeah,
Instead of taking his
possibly.
car.
Yeah, possibly. So, half a chance again here for James. don't think that red goes direct. I think he's looking at playing it off the red here.
Yeah, sneaking off.
It did go. Well, I don't know what he was looking at then.
And you've got your glasses on.
Yeah, well, I need them. Still don't work. I've started playing big table again because the balls are big. I can see them a little bit better. I can't see the pockets though, they're miles away. But
Clear the black nicely then.
turn him up. I think they want to listen to you, Mark. It's the same volume as mine. It's probably just because he's a quiet lad. That's what it is. He's not used to holding microphones in his hand. He's just
Shy of retiring, that's me, isn't
his
it?
DJ here. It's an enemy.
It's about 4 years as a DJ now. So.
Is it? You're not doing it as often?
No, never. Not even been near.
Have you not?
No.
Surprises me that, Mark. One of the old school.
Yeah, too old school. That's what it is.
My mate Guy's still spinning them discs.
Yeah, I've
in
noticed.
Benidorm.
I've noticed. Earning a good living, earning a crust.
He's doing all right, yeah. Having said that, I think he's just changed. I think he's just changed jobs again. It does happen every now and again over there.
He's always been a good DJ, though.
He's funny. He is funny. He's like, as I said before, old school. He is old school. He's one of the ones that gets them at it with a microphone. He's not shy. Not shy as Guy.
Personality DJ.
Yeah. You don't see too many of them these days, do you?
Laptop heroes.
Yeah. Let's not go down that route, eh? But I know what you mean. So, chance here for Harriet to extend it to a 3-frame lead again. He might play this in off the black here. Decided to take the harder one first, which is probably the best shout, but he's not played that the best.
He's going to have to come round the table.
He could have played the one I was thinking of and just screwed his white back for that one, because that one just below the black now is not easy. I think he's took the wrong route myself, but it's Harry at the table.
One good double.
Yeah, one good back double here. He's close.
He's got him.
What a great finish. Three-frame lead it is again.
It's a good start to the day, really. Big money match coming up later this evening.
Yeah, I've heard it's moved up to a 13k pot now.
Yeah, I think there was another £1.5 grand thrown in about an hour ago.
Was there?
Yeah.
What, on top of the 13, or has that made it the
No,
13?
I think that made it up to around 13.
Right, okay.
I've seen young Mr. Anderson practicing on the table down in the bar area.
Yeah, he was, yeah, early on. He's put some time in, I believe, over the last few months or so.
Yeah, apparently
few
so.
weeks. So, should be a good game to watch.
Yeah, it's good to see him back.
Yep, he certainly is. Is he not working now? I've not asked him. Is he still working?
I think he is, yeah. Yeah, I think he's still doing the same thing he's been doing for quite a while. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the thing is, if you've been playing a long time at this, is times when you can kind of fall out of love with it for a while, isn't there?
Yeah, I suppose so. Shouldn't take too much to get back in the full swing of it, though.
How many people are watching at the moment?
Not too many, to be fair. I mean, there is a few more streams knocking about, around about 60. It's been fluctuating between about 60 and 80 or something like that.
A few hangovers from last night, probably, start of the weekend.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, there is a few streams knocking about today. I do anticipate it being a few more for the match later on tonight. Both well-known players around the, certainly around the county pool circuit. Lee being an ex-IPA professional as well.
It should be a good turnout.
Yep. I do believe there's quite a few coming down from Barrow. I think they've got a bus load coming, so it should be a great atmosphere.
I was going to say, it's a long walk.
Oh yeah, a long swim as well. It's only across the water there, isn't it? It's probably about 5 miles in it, across the water.
Oh, there's a little point before you get to Barrow where they've got sort of like one of those old-fashioned binocular things, and you can see Blackpool Tower from there.
Right, okay, yeah.
Bit of useless information.
Well, I'll have to just check that out next time I go. I usually go through Windermere when I go to Barrow. I did last time. I didn't mean to, but I just ended up taking a wrong turning. I was in the car with Lee that day as well. Too busy talking.
When we went to the county game at Cheshire a couple of years ago, just to mention Michael Rhodes, he was using his phone for the sat-nav. And when I said, where do we turn off, he was playing Candy Crush, and we used to turning, nearly ended up in Stoke.
Candy Crush while he was driving or while you was driving?
I was driving.
All right, that's okay.
He was on sat-nav, playing Candy Crush, missed the turning. I had to do a 30-mile round trip down there, round and down, back up again. Thought we were late when we got there. The match was an hour later than we thought, so that was okay.
I'll been interested to see what would have happened there if James had picked that white out, because official black ball rules, that would have been a foul, loss of frame.
Yeah. Ungentlemanly conduct.
It is that what they term it as. I call it being helpful myself, but
I think one of the funniest things that happened, Masters against Cheshire. The second time we played them, Alog got 2 shots. Ref gave him the ball and he put it down near the black spot and took the shot rather than from behind the bolt line.
Wrong end of the table.
A bit of craziness crept in there, yeah. And needless to say, he lost the frame.
That was the Masters.
Yeah. That's the thing with those old ones, we forget.
Eyesight's gone, hasn't it? You can't see the line on the table.
Memory's gone, everything's gone.
Yeah. So, nice little nudge out with the black there, but the thing is, with this, with the yellow being safe as well, Harry will be having a go at these. Again, just pushed a little bit, but he's okay. He knows he's okay with the yellow being where it is. It's always going to be a difficult back double, even if he leaves him a shot on it.
It's usual black ball now, isn't it? So depending if he hits it or not, bring the bad balls out, make it impossible and go for it.
Oh, how's he got in the middle pocket from there?
I'm stood directly behind that, and it didn't look like there was any room for
There's
that
no
to
gap.
happen.
So, chance now for Harry. He'll probably, more than likely, just bring this red off the side cushion.
Bad ball out.
Yep. Just one free shot to do what you want, and then one visit. And sometimes it's not as easy as what you think it is. Like that. He's just a little bit close to that red there, really. He should be able to get this no problem, but...
Just a reminder, what category is this in?
Do you know, I don't know, I've not even looked.
It's 4, 5, something
Is it?
like that.
Yeah, so...
Same, I'm in 5, so same group as me.
Are you in Cat 5 as well?
Yeah.
I've not asked for a Cat. I don't play money matches anyway, I don't... You know what I mean? I've got to really hate somebody to play him from trying to take the money off them, you know what I mean?
Prefer the money in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. I like to earn it behind the camera.
Jonathan Aslam online.
Yeah, Jonathan got through to the final of the Friday Flyer last night after beating me. I was 2-0 up, I had a right chance. It should have been 3-0. Without a doubt, it should have been. He'll admit it. It should have been 3-0. And he went on to get to the final. I think did he win the last one before that as well? He's won a couple now, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Snooker player. He's
another good junior back in the day.
Yeah, he's enjoying his pool at the moment though. Plays for the same team as me at snooker, but he stopped playing just after this season started. But I think he might come back now. Had a quick chat with him last night. Well, that's enough to cure you, is that?
Crazy. And he kept a straight face.
Yeah. It's not in. It's not in.
Justice is served, you might say there.
Yeah, I suppose. Are we just developing them too? Trying not to leave anything easy for James.
Cushion first.
Yep.
cushion first, try and pot it.
So Andy McGee won his match today.
8-6.
He won 8-6.
He's not been playing too much either, so nice win that. Laddie played, had a comfortable win earlier on after giving a free start.
So Andy McGee's moved up from Cat 4 to Cat 3. Needs a good shot here, does Harry? He's played it well.
Very
There's a
nice.
nice little nudge as well. This black for 10-6. He's nice to watch when he's flowing. He's Harry. Like I said before, his biggest problem is he does tend to play a little bit too quick sometimes.
He seems to be holding it together though. He's taking that little step back before he's taking his shots at the moment, which is good to see.
Yeah, earlier on he was playing far too quick, and I think maybe that's
Early doors nerves.
yeah, a lot of nerves involved as well.
Andy Pratt, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, as long as he, he keeps learning from the game, and he's going to learn a lot by playing games like this. But as long as he keeps learning, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. His young Harry.
Yeah, I was talking to Russ a little bit earlier, his dad, and he said he's been spending lots of time on the home table practicing.
I see.
Golden 8 ball, blacking.
Yeah.
Not in this.
Not in this one, Mark. No. I'm changing that slightly for the tours next year. But when you get a golden break, when you pop the black off the break, the black comes back up, back on its spot, or as near to it as possible, and you just continue.
Talking about Dean racking the balls at the minute, for Central Golds in the first round of the Cup, it was a level game, and he broke potted the black, and we won the game on a golden 8 ball. So
What was that, in the Preston League?
in the Preston League, yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
played in that for a long time. Played with Mick Timmins about 5 or 6 years ago. I didn't like getting dropped, Mark, after I'd won the week before.
Is that it?
It's not good to me, that. Not driving all that way, thinking, oh, I'm going to be in tonight. I won last week easy, like, you know what I mean? Because they play, is it 5 or 6 singles and then 2 or 3 doubles after?
It's is it 7 and 4?
Something like that.
Yeah, I
can't
think it's
remember.
7 and 4.
Yeah. And when you win both your games the week before and come out with nice finishes, and then you get dropped the week after, it's like, really? Again, that's twice he's done that, Harry.
White ball off the table.
Just ripping the break he does. He puts plenty into it.
Well defended on the boundary by a spectator there.
Yeah. That stopped it from going out for a 4.
I think it's great what's been put together here anyway. It's I think it's nice that it's amalgamating all the different towns together.
Yeah, I mean, it's early days for the Kings of the North, but I'm sure they'll get there eventually and get the cats sorted out as they should be. There is 1 or 2, I think, that maybe not quite in the right category, but you're not going to get everybody right first time, I suppose. It is a bit difficult.
I was kind of hoping there was a category 8, and I just set myself
Category
down in
8.
there. Yeah, 50p a game. You know.
Well, I have already said to Dean to just try and get them playing for a little bit less, just to get them at it. You know what I mean? You don't mind playing somebody that's maybe you think might be a category above you if it's only for like 25, 50 quid or something. You know what I mean? Just get them in, get them playing in like on outside tables and take it from there. Eventually, everybody's going to then find their own level, and it's not going to cost them too much either.
Absolutely. Say hello to Cian Wilson. How are you doing, Cian? Young Cian, another younger player, 13 years old, I think he is at the minute, and can certainly hold a stick. Steve Wilson's son.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Cian.
All right. I know he's got one that likes to exercise his vocals, doesn't he? One of his lads is a pretty good singer by all accounts.
You know, I didn't know that. No
Steve,
idea.
yeah, one of his sons. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah, we had a bit of karaoke on in Ingle Social Club last night. Played a bit of pool, bit of karaoke.
Are you not too far from Ingle then?
No, I can walk there in about 7 minutes
Can
to
you?
the club, yeah.
Oh, happy days.
Walking home's a different issue, but I can walk there okay.
That's a great shot.
Mr. Cahill.
Afternoon, James.
How you doing, James? You all right?
Is he in a cat yet? He likes his pool a bit, does James. And Mr. Matty, I'm here. So, 10-7.
Yes, Matty. Looking trim, Matty, nowadays, isn't he?
He is, isn't he?
It's nice to see Andy Stock playing his 9-ball. Been on the 9-ball tour.
Where's his glove? He's what? Did he
Go away, we'll get his autograph later, eh?
Must have heard us. Where's his glove? Where's the glove? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Andy plays on the GB9, so... Well, he turns up to it anyway. I don't think he plays. Good friend of mine. Well, he really came from Blackpool. Streams the Golden Night, the GB9 tour, Lee Rigby, and plays a bit himself as well.
Different game altogether, isn't it, you know?
Yeah, it's not something I've been able to get the hang of.
So a dry break from James.
Yes, chance here again, Harry. Just need one good positional shot here. That might not be too bad, you know.
That's a good shot.
Just drop this in.
Lay off the red.
Oh,
Misses.
he's concentrating on
Yeah,
playing off the red too much there and just
just a bit of a snatch at it.
he's missed the putt completely. Knocked the red in as well, so he's given James one free shot and one visit here. You would think he could take these out, no problem.
Just a one bad ball, bring it out.
Yeah, he moved the white here and
Or clear the yellow over the middle.
I don't think he really needs to. Everything's got a pocket. It's just the one on the top rail that could be awkward, but take that out first. He may even, I don't know, he may even try and develop the one on the left-hand rail here. Because the one on the top's not, like I say, it's not that difficult.
Janie Wright's just joined.
Afternoon, Janie.
One of our Lancashire ladies, as it was.
This should be two on the trot for James for the first time in the match. Well, he's okay there. Maybe a tad too much, but he could have played that one off the yellow. Just push the yellow safe on the side rail, opens the pocket wide open then.
Might sneak in the middle, he's looking at it now, isn't he?
Not too sure if the other one does. Oh yeah, the other one flies in.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to really. He's possibly got a comfortable one in the bottom left hand corner after this one into the middle. Well, decided to run it through, I think, for the one into the bottom right hand corner. I think he was looking at the one nearest to the white to the bottom right hand corner, but he's gone a little bit too far for that, so he's going to have to take the one down the rail here, I think. Just needs to
pull it back a little bit.
Yeah. 2 or 3 inches, that's all. He has always dropped. He's stunned it forward and he's snooking himself on both balls. That's a bit of a mistake there from James.
I think the last few games been a bit of a trend. He's played one bad positional shot and it's cost him 2 or 3 games in the last 5 games.
Yep. Not left it too bad there.
No, there's nothing easy about this.
No. This one does nip though. He's in 2 minds. Wants to take the one down the rail. Decides that that's the one. Playing safe. That's what I like to see.
That's a good shot.
I mean, even if you don't get the snooker, and the fact that you're leaving your opponent next to nothing to go at, and he's not just going all out potting, which he used to do.
I think James just try and find the bottom end of the table, as close to the ball as he can. There's not a lot of angle. There's always a risk of a ricochet off this, isn't there?
Yep. Chance for Harry.
Yeah, Matty Amir, wow, never seen Harry play safe.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. Really.
Different Harry.
Yeah. It's a nice shot. Now then. Can only run this through. Oh, he had an angle on it. That's perfect.
Just use a red.
Perfect. Tap on the table from his dad. This for 11-7.
Nice finish again. One little mistake again has cost the game. That's made a difference.
Yep.
Harry's made fewer mistakes.
Well, certainly in this second half, he seems to be making sure that a little bit more. Maybe he's had a pep talk. Take your time a little bit more. You know, he had a 2-frame lead at the break.
Yeah. I think Miles Sherman's hit it on the head there, hasn't he? A few notes sharpens the tactics. It certainly does when you think about what he's going to be getting at the end of it should he win. Makes you play that little bit more safe, a little bit more savvy. Nice to see Chris Lees in, the World Rules Junior manager, and his son Ethan. I think 5 of their lads have been at England trials today, the Lancashire lads with World Rules, yeah.
All right.
Not heard how they've gone on.
Ethan won the flyer in here last night.
Did he?
Yeah, he won it. He beat Jonathan Aslam in the final. I played Jonathan earlier on.
Yeah, you mentioned,
Yeah. Not too bad to say. I've not picked my cue up since the last tour, which was early November. Bottom snooker, that is. I've not touched the pool table. So 1-0 up against Ashy in the plate. And, again, I had chances. Should have beat him in both the frames, so I lost 2-1.
Nice words from Andy Pratt there. Oh. Screwed it back too much, enough.
Yeah, again, he just needs to mind his work a little bit. He just needs to stay calm. And
little rush of blood to the head every now and again. Yeah.
mean, it's by no means over this yet. There's still quite a bit. Harry still needs 4 frames, but James has still got a chance.
Yeah.
So he just needs to keep plodding away, does James. But if he keeps getting chances like this, gifted to him.
I think the pattern will reflect the rest of it, really. Odd mistake has made a big difference. Is that Ian Sheldon?
He must be watching.
Hello, Ian Sheldon, you all right?
He must be tuned in. He keeps threatening to have a go at this straight pool challenge, but he never does.
Well, we need him to come down because there's quite a lot of the lads in here, Ben Willissey and that. We can have a who's got the most tattoos competition at the minute, I think.
Oh, you started getting tattoos?
No, never. But have you seen him? Look at Ben.
All right, yeah.
Andy.
Oh, wait a minute. He's snuck up beside me there now. What's going on? I thought I could smell something.
I think James Miller's got a few tattoos going on there as well. You know, Oh, he's missed it. Easy yellow.
He's got a skirt on now. What's all that about? Don't usually see her in a skirt, do you? You missed it, Mark.
No, Natalie. I saw Natalie then. Natalie.
No, I was saying she's got a skirt on.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
it's quite a thing nowadays.
What skirts?
Yeah.
Why do you wear them?
I've been known to now and again. Yeah, in pantomime, you know.
All right, okay. We'll leave it at that.
That's my excuse.
Anyway, back to the pool.
Yeah, Ian Anthony.
Yeah, he's been sat in there saying nothing until Andy came over, and we knew he was there. Yeah, he keeps threatening to have a goal, like I said, this straight pool challenge, but he don't. I think he's too shy, camera shy.
I mean, Ian played doubles together for about 4 years, I think it was, with the same team.
I bet that was painful, weren't it, Mark?
Yeah. Well, I was Danger Mouse and he was Penfold. I think that's the way it was, you know.
All right.
He used to say, "Where do you want the ball leaving, Mark, in Scotch doubles?" I say, "Ian, wherever you say, it won't end up there, just play it."
You just play it, yeah, whatever, just hit it.
He's bound to reply to that in a minute. Charlie's online. How are you doing, Charlie?
Charlie McDonough, good afternoon. Did you say good evening?
Good afternoon or good
Did you?
evening, one or the other. It's dark in here. It could be evening already.
Yeah. Look at this, got waitress service and everything in here. It's cracking. Thanks, Nat. So he's just got this yellow on his bottom, right near his bottom cushion that he's got to worry about, but he's not obviously not going for it. He's biding his time. All good here, Charlie. All good. Nice to see you tuning in and watching young Harry. Hope you're watching a bit later with a big game on. I think it's about 13k now. The prize pot for the return of the Asbo. Lee Anderson, who's playing Kyle Brown from Barrow in Furness. And they've fetched a few with them as well, so it's going to be some atmosphere later on.
Yeah, I'll be stood at the back watching. A few of my friends, good work associate John Anderson, he'll be coming down with his wife and friends, all our old Farmers Arms team from Blackpool from back in the 90s.
Do you know, I was thinking about that before because obviously when Lee came in, because he used to play for the Farmers as well, and it was Lee and Chris Lees who I poached one season. Took them both to. We started at the Lane Ends, and it didn't last long because we fell out with Beryl.
Who didn't fall out with Beryl, Bill? For all those who remember Beryl at the Lane End, Don and Beryl.
Yeah, but yeah, we went to Old Bridge. But yeah, I took both same season. Chris Lees and Lee Anderson. I think we played you the season before, and I thought, oh, they're Andy. Well, one of them turned out to be Andy. The other one.
I think it was. I had a T-shirt at the time that said, "My drinking team's got a pool problem."
Yeah.
And I think that's what it was. We just drunk him. I DJ'd him a pub. They drunk him a pub. We just got a team together. Went from the third to the second to the first division consecutively.
Yeah, yeah. But I spoilt it by pinching a couple of players.
I think I'd left and gone to the late ends by then.
Had you?
Andy Morley. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading Andy McGee's comment there.
Yeah,
that
good.
was a trait of Harry's for quite a while now, so it is nice to see that he's calmed down a little bit.
I think...
It's always going to happen, though. He's going to mature eventually.
yeah. I mean, since I moved out to Ingle and we've been playing in the Kirkham League, he's really drawn himself in. It's good to see, really good to see. $11-8. I think it's been a fair and even match, this. It's been a good challenge.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's ran away with it in a way. I mean, I know Harry's been 4 frames in front. It's back to 3 now, but they've both had chances in most of the frames, to be fair. It's not been that scrappy, but there has been a couple of missed easy pots, but again, I think we can put that down to a bit of nerves as well. I'm not too sure how many money matches James has played before, but I know Harry. I don't think Harry's played any adults anyway for money matches. I know he's played a few juniors, but it's a different kettle of fish.
I'm not sure that's how he wanted to play it, to be honest. But
No, I don't think it is.
probably left himself the only option of doubling it across. Or bring it out in the elbow and double it across. That's the only option, really, isn't it?
He's got to be careful though, because all them reds gone. There's only one awkward one, but he will go in this bottom left-hand corner. So he's got to be careful what he leaves here, if he leaves anything. And he's going to be doing.
Yeah, we just had someone say that James hasn't really played any money games before, so it's good experience for
Has he not?
James as well.
Well, there you go. So that's well, yeah, and that's what all these King of the Hills or Kings of the North, as it's called, this one, with the categories. That's what it's all about. Trying to find somebody of your own level that you can have a little bit of flutter against.
I think it's been commented on. I mean, in most leagues, certainly in the Northwest anyway, the standard of pool, I think Preston, very strong. Blackpool,
It's taking off, Mark.
being
It's
strong.
taking off.
A lot of the players who will probably be also runs about 4 or 5 years ago have really come out of the woodwork, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
really
What, like me?
improved. Well, yeah, well, you've been doing that for 30 years, haven't you?
Oh, just a little bit rushed again, Harry, but he's left James a chance here, actually. And McKee's asking when the next one is. I think I've seen it's the 30th of March. I'm not too sure.
It is the end of March, I think it was mentioned earlier.
Yeah. So just get yourself to the Kings of the North Facebook group. All the info is going to be in there.
Of course, Andy McGee, after his win today, will be looking for challenges. And then...
in a little bit higher category, I presume.
It's his choice who he takes on now, really, isn't it? After
Is it?
becoming king of the group, yeah. I may be wrong on that, but Andy might reply
I don't know how
and
it
say
works,
that's
to
the
be honest.
case.
I don't. Can they challenge or is it?
Oh, Russie's sat over there and he's joined the group anyway, so Russ Lofthouse, watching his son just join the group. Looks like the deficit's going to come back to 2 here. Don't want to jinx it by any means, but...
Yeah, he should be okay. He's just got to drop this in. He'll have a choice, middle or bottom right.
Drag it back to...
Always dragged it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I suppose it makes no difference what he did there. He had options.
Down to 2 again.
All pretty simple. Cat 4,
Yeah, he's
unbelievable,
category
Jeff.
4.
Unbelievable. Well, I suppose I spelled right, really. Cat 4, 5 or something, 6.
I think, well, Andy's another one whose game's come on in the last 4 or 5 years.
I'm joking.
No end. Yeah, become a very steady player. Got himself in the Lancashire C team, I think it was.
Was he?
He did, yeah. Apparently moving to Ray Green. There we go. That's a biopic.
He's moving to Ray Green.
Moving to Ray Green, yeah.
Is that all?
He's just gone all posh, hasn't he? You know? Darren Croning, how are you doing, Daz? Just a reminder, you got Mark Robinson here on the left-hand side of Wayne Pinder doing the commentary at the minute. Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
Important game. 11-10, 12-9.
Yeah, I won't mention about the match I had last night in the Flyer against the County C team captain. No, I won't mention it.
Again.
I don't like to mention.
Oh, he was in the B team. There we go. We've underdone him there, Andy. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he was in the B team, yeah. Well, he still is, I think, isn't he? Is he still in the B team? Yeah, I think he still is. I don't know how, like, but he still is. Just a little bit rushed again there from Harry. They're the type of pots he should absolutely nail.
I think we've got to say hello to Scotland. We've had quite a bit of few comments from the north.
I think he's got a few Scottish relatives, is Harry. It's gone quiet. It's gone very quiet. He's okay there. He's part of the red first. So, that's the skill shot.
It's a run of games now going in James's favour. I think any sign of nerves has gone from James now. He's cueing very nicely.
Yep.
Ryan Broad rematch, Andy McGee saying. That'll be Cat 4 rematch.
Well, that's not the best of shots from James. He's going to have to rethink here.
Especially where Harry's balls are as well. He could just give
exactly.
Give a game away here. Have we got any other matches on today apart from the big money match later?
No, I think that's it now. We've had a couple of matches on this morning, out of tables, but that's it now, apart from the big one. Over 13k. Lee Anderson versus Kyle Brown.
Oh, this could be back to a free lead for Harry.
Just hear his dad there, far end. Just telling him to take his time. Just a little bit too much. Yeah. Just queuing slightly awkward.
Bit of a Chinese.
Yeah.
It's well played. And in we go.
Steady finish there from Harry. Again, not hanging about though.
It was a really important one now. I mean, the difference now, 12-9.
Yeah, he's getting so close to the finishing line now. It's nice to have that 3-frame cushion now.
I think it's the usual thing then, isn't it? It's getting over the line. It's like the marathon runner, isn't it? Running the last couple of miles when you've gone so far, you hit a barrier. I think sometimes in pool, I've seen many of people just get near the line and then tweak.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all going mental in Scotland, isn't it? Harry's family.
It's another big game in Scotland today as well. I know there's a 40k match on this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah, Declan Brennan. I can't remember who he's playing now. I know Declan's playing. So.
I like the way Q's have got it laid out here. It's just, it's a nice little arena, isn't it, you know, for a game like this.
They've only had to move one table, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
Or two tables. Just span that one round and that one there. Oh, straight enough. He got the pot. Just forgot to watch the white. So, now then, what can Harry do here? Is that still open table, that? I think it still is open table, but now then, it is still open. I don't know if he's realised.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he has. He's taking the red.
Yeah.
He's managed to get the one over the right hand pocket. He was actually playing for the one over the left, but
Oh, it was hand straight up, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's left it awkward now. He's just got to lay up, isn't he? Oh, good shot.
Again, just a little bit rushed. I think if he'd have took his time there, he would have been looking at certainly clearing them. But he's okay. He's still 3 frames in front. Now then. I still think you'll see him attack here. The only problem is he's getting on these two near the bottom cushion.
It's kind of the black. The black's surrounded by yellows at the minute,
Yeah.
isn't it? There's not a big out for the black. He's just looking at that now. There's a lot of table to travel from there as well, from this red.
Yep. I was going to say run it through, but he's decided to screw it across his that position, I think. Let's see what he can see. I don't think he can see too much of that. He can't.
He's going across the table.
So just needs to take his time a little bit. Just make sure.
I think for James now it's a safety game, isn't it? Try and get those foul shots. And
Yeah, for certain he's going to be in trouble here, Harry. Or he should be. Mr. Shorrock's joined us. Good afternoon, Alan. Lee Beavers tuning in all the way from Fleetwood.
So they do have internet in Fleetwood now, do they?
Yeah.
When did that arrive with them?
I don't know. It must be a recent thing for him, though.
Mind you, I mean, with the amount of time that Steve Hubbard spends on Facebook commenting, they must have internet.
Well, yeah, you would think so. He's never off it, is he?
I won't speak badly of one of my county players, though, Steve. So.
Is he playing county now?
Yeah, he plays on my Masters team. Yeah. Did very well. Came second in the county averages. Just on the last day, got tweaked by one of the Cheshire players.
So he was looking at top spot, was he?
He was. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a couple of games too far. It was, I can't remember the guy's name from Cheshire now, but a good player. And me, in full modesty, won't mention I was third, of course.
No, I'm like that. I don't like mentioning things like that.
Yeah, like how you did in the flyer last night. You've not mentioned that yet, have you?
All right, I don't like mentioning it, Mark. I don't like mentioning it. But it was against the county C team
The county
manager.
C team manager, yeah, was it? Yeah.
I think he finished second in stats as well, didn't he? He finished up there in the stats. But I blitzed him.
Right, so a bit of a waiting game now for James. See if he can get a mistake out of young Harry. And Harry, of course, doesn't really want to develop these too much, does he? Because
He's gone back.
oh, he's gone back where he started. Crikey.
Yeah, he's feeling a bit frustrated. All right.
Chris Lees has joined, and he stood right next to us. He's
I was
joined.
going to say he was in before. Yeah, he still is. Might just bend his head, bend his neck a little bit. He can see the screens. You know what I mean? He's not listening to commentary, is he?
He's just asked me if I can turn out on Tuesday for the team. I think he's a shorter place. It's a nice 40-mile round trip for me to go and have a game of pool.
Where's that at?
In here in Kews.
Oh, where are you playing at? 40-mile round trip.
Well,
I thought, yeah, you're in Preston, aren't you? All right, I see. I get you now.
Doesn't even give me any petrol money for doing it either.
Does he not?
No.
I don't think I would, actually.
Russell there biting his nails.
This yellow.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what he's going to do there, whether he...
I'm just having a look. If it goes into this bottom right, it may well do, you know. I think it's going to this bottom left, should I say, not bottom right.
He's looking at it, but he's not. He's landed the wrong side of the yellow to get in the middle and get on it, really.
Not got the best of angles.
No, he can force it through, I reckon, yeah. Bit of top right, force it through, there we go.
Well, he's got a shot at it, that's the main thing.
It's pretty much a shot to nothing as well when you look at where the reds are, isn't it?
Well, I think because he's got a catch like that thin, he may well go into the reds here. He's not going to catch him pretty firm, so either way, he should be okay. He's played it well.
Oh, played it very well. Yeah, good clearance.
So double figures. He's within 2 again.
I think in a sense there's not too many people here at the minute, but it's making the atmosphere a bit tenser because it's so quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think there's going to be, well, we're still a little bit early yet for the main match. It's another, just over an hour away. I'm surprised, actually. I know Lee was in earlier. I think he's still downstairs practicing.
He's still practicing on
but
the
I'm
bar
surprised
table.
Kyle's not having a knock. Has Leeds lost yet? 2-0 down. Go on, my son.
Look at that, Liverpool 4, Crystal Palace 3. That's a game and a half.
Ain't it?
And Palace took the lead as well.
Leeds 2-0 down. What a result that is. Wow. My team win today. We're even closer. Another golden break. So re-rack it is. It's funny because yesterday it was all over Facebook pages and what have you. Some of the Leeds supporters have done a song. I can't remember what it was now.
What about the spying on teams or...
Well, all sorts, but about the fact that they think they're going up automatically.
They've all got nosebleeds because they're so high up in the league.
But I think...
no, Stoke doing them over and Leeds have a man sent off. There you go. That'll please you, won't it, Wayne?
Yeah, certainly. It certainly will. But yeah, I think the wheels are falling off again, like they normally do. I did actually. It was a load of Leeds supporters on a thread, and I did actually comment, as I do. You know what I mean? I won't repeat what I said. Anyway, back to the game. Harry, a massive break again, and he's managed to get one of each in there.
Pixie online. How are you doing, Pixie?
Is he talking to you there? He's saying, "Hi, Helen."
Hi, Helen. No.
It must be. There's no Helens there.
Unless he means Alan. I don't know.
Alan?
I don't know.
Yeah, Alan Proctor. Could be. Not nice, is it? So, chance for Harry now. And this is a great chance. Nicely weighted pot there. So, just got to mind his work here. Nice and steady.
Yeah.
I think he's going the wrong way myself, Mark.
Well, he's kept the pocket blocked. I think he's probably thinking, just in case he missed it. But was it the right shot?
I don't think so. But he's okay still. He's okay.
He's left himself no choice but to take it now.
Is it a lot more distance now though? So he's got to put a bit more into it because he's got to pull his white back. He's got to be careful. Don't put too much into it. Well, there you go. You see, he's out of position now, and I don't think. Well, that yellow doesn't go.
No.
You can see from there it doesn't go. So I was right. It did go the wrong way. I don't like being right.
Who does?
He's gone for treble.
It could have worked as well.
Well, he might have done if he'd have got a flake.
So, over to James.
Yeah, that was a great chance there for Harry to go within 2 frames of victory. Just again, I think it's down to the fact that he just, you know, he does like to get on with it. Maybe just a little bit too quick. Should have just had a quick look at the table there. But this is not over yet.
No, he's landed badly there. He's going to have to play the plans, isn't he?
Again, it's not easy. It's not a gimme. Like that.
No.
He's got away with it.
Well, he's snookered. It looks like a snooker,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Come off the top cushion. Maybe come off 2 cushions here. Just get up behind it.
Yeah, total cold.
Is it hard enough? It's short.
Foul just. That has got to
Oh,
be so
just.
close.
I tell you what, that would have been a great snooker.
Got a shout out for James there. Come on, James. Uncle Chris.
Wolves 4-3. 4-3 win against Leicester.
And he's going to play yellow off red, leave red, yellow on the cushion and put red over the bag here, or as close to as he can, or in. No, he didn't play the way I thought he would. No, he's not hit that right.
Leeds must have pulled one back in the final seconds because it's finished at 2-1.
Yeah, Stoke. Great team on paper, rubbish on grass.
Yeah, yeah. Middlesbrough's another one. Started off so well. We're looking at relegation, I think, them soon. Has he got him? He's missed him. All he's got left now is a plant.
I don't know, will he roll and try and snooker behind?
Yeah, I think that's probably his only option, really, especially with the red on the bottom rail.
Looking at where Harry's 2 yellows are, you think...
He's gone for a plant.
Oh, he's gone
He's
for
knocked
it.
the red out. All sorts was happening here, Mark.
Strange shot, but he came off.
Yeah, it was a bit brave, really, considering where the 2 yellows were. Very, very brave. And I suppose if you're going to say somebody deserves to win a frame, it's attacking like that.
Oh, we got the man himself, Gaz Nicholson on. Well done for winning the Preston Plate. 6-1. Played like a demon, he did. Played really
I think
well.
that's a different Gaz Nicholson.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
How many Gaz Nicholsons are there? Have we cloned them?
Well, it might be the Gaz Nicholson.
Nice
yeah.
to hear Mark on here too.
Yeah, it must be then, yeah. Thank you very much, Gary. I have got 2 Gaz Nicholsons.
I've got 2 £5 notes.
Great nip that was he? Yeah. Oh, he could have done with a little bit thicker rub on the black there. It does nip this, I think.
It cuts in the middle. It's nice and easy.
It's nice and easy.
For eyes of his age, he should cut
His
this in
eyesight should be
easily.
okay. Oh, it was easier than what I thought. That's why I can't play pool, Mark.
Nice and easy.
So 13-10 is 2 away from registering his first victory, money match victory over an adult.
Absolutely.
I know he's played a couple of games with money match games with juniors and what have you in the past, but I think this is definitely his first one against somebody over the age of 18.
I think we both put the money where the mouth is today, because somebody mentioned earlier James hasn't played a money match before, so it's all new territory for him as well. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're playing a junior, a senior, or
You're right, exactly. You're right.
or an old one like
You've got to
we
start
are.
somewhere, haven't you? I
Exactly.
suppose. And if you're both confident in your own ability, well, have a go.
Derby County 2, Reading 1. Doing well, that old Chelsea player, isn't he? As a manager, not doing too bad with Derby.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Just as long as he stays below us, I'm not bothered.
Johnny Lofthouse, get in there, Harry, he says.
Big frame to win that, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, James will start feeling it now. If he wasn't before, but he certainly will be now. There's only 2 frames
Well, that's it.
away from defeat.
I know what I'd be thinking. One more game and
Yeah,
one off over the line, you know, he's a big
exactly.
fullback.
Nat's sat in the bar watching the stream. Thank you for the Coke before.
Is it Pepsi? I think it's Pepsi.
Pepsi,
isn't it?
yeah, it's Pepsi.
If we're advertising it, it's
I'm not
Pepsi.
advertising. No, they're not paying me, so I'll call it Coke.
Lippy, how are you doing?
Needed to travel a bit more, that.
Yeah, he's not played it hard enough, has he?
Left himself nothing again.
Just needs to find an out, doesn't he? How's he going to play it? Yeah, he's going to play for his bad ball, isn't he? He's
Missed them all. It wasn't easy from where he was. He was more or less covered. And I think the way the balls are situated as well, it's not going to be easy for James. Just a reminder to everybody, once this match has finished, it is raced to 15. There will be a slight break. We're around about an hour from now. We've got the big game of the evening. It's up to a £13,000 pot now. The Asbo returns, Mr. Lee Anderson. He's playing Barrowing Furnace's Kyle Brown. And I do believe the Cumbria boys are bringing a bus load down, so there should be a great atmosphere in Kews tonight.
I'm looking forward to it.
Preston won one today, 4-1 against QPR. Have they managed that?
Yeah, it's been a mixed season for Preston so far.
Yeah.
I think James is going to have a look at how he can break the bad yellow out, isn't he? Find a position.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy from where he is. I mean, if he can clear the top one of them 2 yellows there, he has got a double opportunity. I think it's in the way at the moment.
Yeah, he's looking to see if he can pot it directly, isn't he? Very tight, that's very tight. I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking at the table, and it looks a lot tighter on the table than it does on the screen.
Well,
He's missed it.
the only saving grace is that red is still tied up on the... It does double though, Mark, but it's tied up on the right-hand rail there.
And the black...
Black goes.
does it go?
Yeah, it flies in.
Yeah. Alan Proctor up the PNA, 4-1 away win, nice.
Yeah, they needed something, didn't they? It was heading for relegation. Oh, I just didn't quite catch it right.
No. Bit of do or die here, I think, with where Harry's balls are now. Oh, he's covered the bag.
He can still get in behind this though. It's all about position after this shot here. He's got an angle. He can get in behind it.
Yeah. Oh, it's not worked.
Has he got a gap? Does he sneak past? He may do. He's played a skill shot.
Nice skill shot. Didn't even think about it, did he? Straight in.
No, straight away. I thought there was a slight gap, which is why I said that. But he played that skill shot very, very well, and a big fist pump after as well.
So he's on the edge of it. He's on the hill. He's on the hill. Dad's smiling his head off. Mum's there.
Yeah, it's Harry to break as well.
One break and dish. Not had one yet.
No, I don't think we have we?
No. A reminder, first 7 games all went against the break.
Yeah, they did. Be a horrible time to get a breaking dish against you.
We've had 2 golden May balls, haven't we?
Yeah.
Don't count in this, of course, but we have them. The re-rack. I think Rose Fitzgerald's jumping up and down all the way up in Scotland.
Yeah.
Going mad. I can nearly hear her screaming from here. Come on, Harry.
He's got a chance here, you know. Just that one awkward red in the middle of the table, sitting on top of the yellow.
Yeah, I think it might pot them. I think it might pot long. He's looking at it now. It's close.
He's got enough
He's got enough
balls
to
around
make
it to just try and nudge it into the open, but this is a great chance to close the match out. Take the one to the right centre now. Just run the white through. He may even pull the white back here and take the one to the top left and screw into these two. Knowing you've got the one over the left centre. He's got a slight angle on this, I think, Mark.
He has got an angle on it, yes.
This white could be going into them 2 balls here. He's stuck on it.
Stuck on the red.
Cursed if he catches it anywhere, either side.
He might have a
those 2
gap there
balls.
because it looks like he's going to be playing it anyway. He has. He's made a great
Yeah,
shot.
surely not.
It's gone.
What a finish this is going to be to take the match out.
He's got to be careful
Great
around the
pot.
snooker himself here.
He's not got too much gap.
He's got a choice. He can have a play.
Would you
in the
play this
middle.
now? I think I would play now. He'll screw the white back. He's just threw his cue at that one though.
Yeah.
Just rushed. That needed you just needed to take your time on that one. Just make sure of it.
Rose Fitzgerald, the whole of Britain can hear me screaming, she says. Yeah, didn't take his time at all then, did he? It was almost like he'd almost taken it for granted he was going to win the game.
Yeah. And it can happen. It can happen.
Rush of blood to the head, yeah. Still not easy for James, though, here. It's landed okay.
It's not a bad start.
That's landed okay. There's a lot of cushion shots coming up, though. I don't think he's got the balls to develop. Yeah, he can develop that one. Take the one nearest the cushion, leave it near the cushion, pull the ball off the cushion, potting that one in the bottom. Martin Robinson, how are you doing, sir?
It's a nice shot.
That's a great pot. Nicely developed. It's landed a bit awkward there, hasn't it? But
Yeah, he's still got plenty to do though.
Yeah.
Just run this through, take the one on the top cushion.
Thinking ahead, one nice thing is, even one on the cushion, you could cover the pocket where the black is.
As long as you get good position, they're not that difficult. Again, he's got a slight angle on this, so you can just run this in, run the white through. He's going to be at distance, I think, though. Ideally, I'd want one down the rail first. And there you go. He is at distance. If you can drop this in...
I'll say it's a shot to nothing in a sense, this. Play it nicely paced. Just a bit of run through. Stay over, cover the bag.
I don't even think he needs to run it through. He just needs to drop this in dead weight. He might get the snooker on both balls here.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking for my angle here, and he could make it very awkward. He'll have to cut it in and try and find his way around the table if he doesn't get the right angle. Oh, he's potted it well.
Yeah, he's played it well. Maybe gone through a tad too much, but he's at the table. That's the main thing.
Biggest shot of the match so far, without a doubt, this one.
Well, it certainly is for James.
Yeah.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, caught the knuckle a bit there.
It's not over yet, Mark.
Well done, he's fighting.
Yeah.
Well done, James.
It's James's break next as well. How quickly things can change if he can take this frame out here.
It's getting over the line, isn't it? Again?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's a straight double of quits now, isn't it? That's it. One game for Harry. It's all over.
Yeah, but he's going to need to be given an opportunity here because it's, like I say, it's James's break. Mr. Chalmers has tuned in again, all the way from Thailand. He's got it off. Oh dear. Well, there is a bit of a bunch down this bottom right hand side here, so there's a bit of work to do yet, but it's a chance. A reminder again, after this frame's finished, we will be having a short break, starting the main match around about 6 o'clock, maybe slightly after, I don't know, but around about 6 o'clock, so we'll go live. You'll get a notification as soon as we go live, as long as you liked and followed the page. We'll also be live on YouTube as well, Toon Army streaming. That's the return of the Asbo, Mr. Lee Anderson, against Cumbria's Kyle Brown from Barrowing Furnace. Over 13k.
Yeah, I found out earlier what Lee's walk-on song's going to be. I won't say anything, but he's a walk-on tune.
I've done it before. I've done it before. In the Tuesday League a few years ago, he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he coming dressed up for it as well?
With the song that he's got in mind, no, I think he'd make a right fool of himself dressing up for it, wouldn't he?
Well, he dressed up for it last time.
Did he?
Yeah. It
Well,
consisted of a cape. Let's put it that way.
High heels and suspenders.
Well, no, not that kind of cape. Yeah. But no doubt he's probably tried that before. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. Now then.
That's a hell of a shot.
Behave, Harry Lofthouse.
A hell of a shot.
That's the shot of the match so far. And I tell you what, you can't beat that.
Just off straight.
Yeah.
Tiny bit off straight, this, but...
just got to pull this. He's just got...
Yeah, screw back about 4 inches.
Yeah, that's all he's got to do. Just cue it. He's nailed it. He's nailed it. What a great pot. What a great finish.
Landed a bit close to the cushion than he wanted, I think, but...
Just cue it, Harry. He's gone for double.
And he's missed it.
I don't know why he didn't cut it.
No idea.
I don't know why. But I think he's blaming his dad now. It's his dad's fault. Cheering him on. Well,
That's what dads are for, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you were going to finish any time, you needed to finish there, I think, because it was such a good last 2 or 3 balls that he took. It would have been so nice, but not to be. Got to wait a bit longer.
So James still in it.
It's okay. Oh, they got on today. The ones they interviewed, it's Gillingham, one of Gillingham players, I think. Andy Stock's team. Oh, they've lost 3-0. Don't tell him. Where's the white going? He's okay.
On the knuckle.
I thought he was going in.
Well, he's left himself a big pull back the bottom end of the table now, hasn't he? But one at a time, isn't it? It's one ball at a time.
That's all you can do. Just keep yourself in it. He's gone too far.
Go in the middle, but...
Yeah, but he's going to be out of position again for the next one.
That's how he's going to get down the bottom, isn't he?
He's making this hard work. Is there a fire in here? A lot of smoke over there.
No, it's Chris Lees and his electronic cigarette, isn't it?
Cigarette. Chuck some smoke out that, doesn't it? No, it can't. Why not? I thought that was Chris then.
No, it's Andy, isn't it?
It's Andy Stock, yeah.
Andy Stock. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
It's overcuts it. How it's great how we see.
Yeah, snatched at it.
Oh, he's got a cue there.
Yeah, he knows he snatched at it.
He's just said the same.
Put his hands in the air, you know.
Yeah.
This is it. And he's got it.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Great black.
So, just congratulated him there, did James. Harry went straight over, shook his hand. Brilliant, brilliant game from young Harry. Thank you very much, Mark.
No, his confidence grew, didn't it? On and on then. He just...
Yeah. He settled down, didn't he? Settled down as it went on.
I think he's answered all the questions about has he matured. The answer is obviously yes.
Yes. He played well.
Thanks for letting me in, Wayne, anyway. It's
No
been
worries.
a pleasure.
Come back again, whenever.
Will do. I'll give everyone a wave tonight. Yeah, I'll be down here if you're coming down. So
Yeah. So, I'm going to stop the stream now. We will be starting with the main match around about 6 o'clock. Let's just watch a few pictures being taken from Dean, the referee, and his dad. Back to us. I think he's taking a phone call from one of his family maybe that was watching the stream earlier on. But yeah, we will be back around about 6 o'clock, maybe just after, I don't know, with a big game. Lee Anderson versus Kyle Brown. £13,000. See you all later.